What if I told you that a deer's antlers are more than just decoration? What if they hold secrets of regeneration, power, and ancient survival? In the quietest corners of the forest, where sunlight dances on dew-covered leaves and the morning fog lingers like a whispered secret, lives a creature of quiet nobility, the deer. Elegant, graceful, and often shy, the deer moves through the wild like a ghost in the trees. But what captures our attention the most is what sits atop its head. The antlers. Majestic, mysterious, ever-changing. To the average eye, antlers are just horns, but to nature they are something much more profound. Antlers are among the fastest-growing tissues in the animal kingdom, shedding and regrowing year after year. A cycle that defies logic and amazes science. How does this happen? Why does it happen? And what secrets lie in this annual ritual of loss and rebirth? Let's walk deeper into the forest, where silence speaks, and antlers tell ancient stories. Every antler begins as soft, living tissue. When spring arrives, male deer start growing new antlers covered in a fuzzy layer called velvet. Velvet is not just a pretty name, it's alive. It's rich in blood vessels, nerves, and hormones that fuel the antler's rapid growth. Inside, calcium and phosphorus are deposited daily, allowing the antlers to grow as much as 2.5 centimeters a day, faster than any other bone tissue in mammals. Touching velvet feels like brushing suede, but beneath that softness lies powerful biology, a race against time to build a full crown before summer ends. At this stage, antlers are incredibly sensitive. One wrong bump can cause bleeding or pain. Deer avoid conflict during this period, focusing all their energy on growth. Scientists have long marveled at how such fast, controlled bone growth can occur without cancer. Some believe that studying antlers could unlock secrets in regenerative medicine, even helping humans one day heal damaged tissues or regrow limbs. The velvet-covered antlers aren't weapons yet. They are dreams in progress, silent promises of strength still forming in the shadows. As summer fades, testosterone rises, the velvet dies. Deer begin to rub their antlers against trees, not out of anger, but to peel away the velvet and reveal what lies beneath. Now, the true antlers emerge, hard, sharp, and full of character. They're used in displays, battles for dominance, and attracting mates. Each pair is unique, like a fingerprint of the forest. But as winter deepens and testosterone falls again, a remarkable thing happens. The antlers fall off. Yes, they detach from the skull and drop to the forest floor. This natural shedding is not a sign of weakness, but part of a perfect biological cycle. Within days or weeks, the next pair begins forming, often larger and more complex than before. The forest floor becomes a quiet museum of antlers, silent symbols of the deer's passing and of nature's patient rhythm. Among all mammals, deer are one of the few that can completely regenerate a complex organ, the antler. Think about that. Every year, they regrow bone, skin, nerves, and blood vessels, perfectly, without scars. How? The answer lies in the pedicle, the base of the antler. It contains stem cells that remain active even in adulthood. These cells respond to seasonal hormones, triggering the entire growth process from scratch. This ability has captured the attention of scientists and doctors. If we understand how antlers regrow so precisely and quickly, could we one day help humans regenerate lost limbs? Could we heal spinal injuries or repair damaged organs? Even traditional medicine, especially in East Asia, has long used deer velvet, the early-stage antler, for its supposed healing properties. While some claims are exaggerated, the biological power inside antlers is real, and science is just beginning to catch up. The antler is not just a bone, it is a blueprint of regeneration. When you see a deer in the forest, look closer. You are not just witnessing an animal. You are seeing one of nature's finest engineers of life and rebirth. Each antler tells a story of time, of cycles, of survival, from soft velvet to hard horn, from growth to fall, from silence to power. It is a quiet masterpiece repeated year after year. And yet, deer face growing threats. Habitat loss, hunting, and climate change have pushed many species into decline. If we lose the deer, we lose not just a creature, but a living symbol of nature's wisdom. Let's protect them, not only because they're beautiful, but because they teach us something deeper, that life can renew, that healing is possible, that nature holds secrets we have only begun to understand. So if this story moved you, help us keep sharing more. Subscribe to our channel, leave a comment, and join us every week as we journey into the wild to uncover its quiet wonders, one creature at a time.